Hello, welcome everyone to our UW Esports Games of the Week. Tonight we feature our UW Esports Rocket League and Overwatch teams. We are going to be starting with our Rocket League team going head to head against the Rowan Owls in an AVGL Collegiate Champions League matchup. Later tonight, around 8, we're going to feature our Overwatch team and their matchup against Virginia Tech, so stick around and make sure to cheer them on. Our esports program seeks to build and foster community, open doors to the vast career opportunities in the field of gaming, and promote the virtues of healthy competition. Through esports, we are able to communicate with one another, forming and developing digital communities so necessary in the challenging times that we are facing. We hope you enjoy being a part of our community, and we invite you to get more involved. Follow us here or on our UW Esports Discord server, as well as on our social channels at U of A Esports. Now, to introduce ourselves, I'm Salvador, and I'm a first year at the University of Washington, and I'm going to be one of your casters tonight.
I'm Caleb. I'm a sophomore at the University of Washington. I'm going to be another one of your casters tonight. So, looking forward to these couple of games here, getting into some Rocket League. It's been a while since I got to watch our boys play. What are you looking forward to, Salvador?
Yeah, I'm very excited. Looking like our team is coming in with a four round win streak, and the Rowan Owls have a 3 round win streak. So
Yeah,
I'm very.
we're looking really solid. We've actually won 4 out of our 4 games, and the Owls are definitely going to be fierce competition, winning 3 out of their 4. So it's going to be close. And
Yeah, for sure.
I think that it's going to be an interesting set of games. We saw a lot of good offensive play from UW over the past couple of weeks, and we've seen them kind of compete pretty fiercely, and lots of very lopsided games in their favor, and a couple going against them as well. So I think it'll be interesting to get into game one and see how it goes.
All right, looks like we're getting right into the first game.
Actually, having a bit of a technical problem here. Um,
All right, yeah,
looks
looks
like
like it's going to be a
looks like
minute.
we're having a bit of an issue with the replay, so we're gonna do a bit of fill in here while they figure that out on the production side. So interesting things that we can talk about to fill some time. We've got a bit of information on our players. We had them fill out a couple of questionnaires and things, interesting tidbits of information. We've got Wizard, Vixie, and Whale tonight as our starting 3, and we've got a bit of information about the players that we can relay to you guys to fill a bit of this time. Um, Wizard is the team captain for our UW Rocket League team. Currently a physics major at the University of Washington. He's GC3 in threes, and his preferred role is defender. We've definitely seen that from Wizard in the past. Very defensive rock, very good at the backside rotations and filling in that space. I think we can get into game one here while I think we got that figured out while we continue to talk about our players. Salvador, if you want to tell them about Vixie.
Yeah, for sure. So, looking like Vixie's major is applied math, and they're Grand Champ 2, and their role is midfielder, striker, which we definitely have seen the scoring from Vixie in these games.
I think a lot of our UW players are pretty offensively sided. It's interesting that Wizard even announces that he is a defender, as I think that Wizard does pretty solid work on offense just as well as defense. And our last player for tonight is Whale. Um, Whale is currently an undeclared major at the University of Washington, Grand Tramp 3, and his role that he chose to relay to all of us was that he sits on boost, and I think that is the funniest thing I've heard any of our players tell us about their game. A very nice touch there from Rowan to start. I guess start after this first goal here.
Yeah, looking like it's going great. A minute in, The UW team already scored one. They're
Yeah.
keeping up the pressure, keeping the ball up in the Rowan's side.
Whale with a nice touch up there and able to slot that one around. Vixie puts that one in the net, bringing the score up 2-0, 2 minutes into the game.
All right. That was very nice. Nice goal. You like to see it. The
Yeah,
UW team.
definitely good getting the juice is flowing for UW here, starting it off with 2 goals very quickly. Bit of an awkward touch there as Whale plays this one into the corner. Vixie waiting on back wall. A solid 50-50 there. Working out in UW's favor, going to the corner, and they're able to get the clear downfield.
Yeah,
Nice
Rowan
carry
keeping
here.
pressure now. It's going back.
Ooh, a very nice touch there from Vixie, but not able to convert. I don't know what happened there, but neither player able to put that one in.
Yeah, it was a bit awkward there.
Whale with a nice touch back, forcing Rowan to get back on defense. Able to get the clear out. A nice carry here. Over one. Wizard able to play that one out. There we see it, the defensive rock in action.
Vixie gets that push.
Vixie with a nice touch to corner. Will with a nice touch down, choosing not to clear that one out. Bit of an awkward situation here as the ball bounces in midfield. Dangerous here, no UW players back. Whale rushing to get back on that rotation. Looks like UW's struggling to get this out of their half for the past couple of minutes.
Yeah, but even with that, looking like Rowan is also struggling to try to get a score in.
Yeah, they do have a lot of offensive pressure, but they're just not able to convert. As I say that, playing that one in Gary with a nice shot on goal. Playing that just out of reach of the UW defender.
Yeah, that was a pretty nice.
Like they heard us in here, telling them that they were struggling to score and they had to prove us wrong.
Yeah, for sure. You see it go back to the center.
Nice touch to corner there. Wizard with a nice catch, keeping control of this ball. Touchdown to Whale, who plays it downfield. Good choice there from Vixie to play that one short so that Whale could recover and play that clear.
Oh, and the demo.
Here we see Wizard rocking the Dominus. Wizard's been sticking to the Dominus a lot recently. I've seen in the games and outside of games just clips that he shares in our Discord, which you guys should join. Definitely been using that Dominus quite a bit. I'd say it's probably his favorite car right now. Whale almost always rocks the Fennec in what I've seen. Vixie though is an oddball, switching between Fennec and Octane. I've seen Vixie use the Dominus a couple of times recently. It's hard to say what car Vixie prefers.
Yeah, Eclipse bringing it back.
UW retreating to their back half. A nice touch there from Vixie, but a bit of a pass out as Eclipse plays that one high. UW having trouble getting the clear here as another ball goes center. A dangerous ball here as Whale own goals that one.
Wow.
Unsure if that was the correct decision there, choosing to play that touch. I don't know if it was going in. It was hard to tell from that angle, but I think that letting that one go by and letting whoever was next in rotation try at it might have been the better choice there. It could have just been a misplay as well. But unfortunate there, tying it up with 16 seconds left in the game.
Yeah, I agree. Looking to see which team can score to break the tie, or it might end up going to sudden death.
Yeah, we definitely might get to see some extra Rocket League here. Ball bouncing in front. Never mind. Vixie does not want to play any extra time. Putting that one in, bringing the score up 3-2 in favor of UW. 1-0 in the series. Definitely a good way to end that game. 0-second goal from Vixie. And a very exciting bit of last second play there. What do you think, Salvador?
Yeah, that was a really good game. I liked how close it was in terms of score. Rowan coming in at the end there, trying to push more, and being able to tie it up. But UW did end up having to uh, finish it and win the game.
I think an unfortunate own goal from Whale putting them in that rough situation. It's tough when you've got that much offensive pressure on you. You tend to make mistakes, and that's just what happened. And Rowan was able to tie that up. I mean, a bit of fault from UW, and definitely a lot of good offensive pressure on their end. And it just created a gap that they were able to capitalize on, bringing that score and tying it up. And UW really had to push in the last couple of seconds to get that goal. So hopefully in game two it'll be just as close.
Yeah, absolutely. I'm very excited to see what we have in store for game 2 here.
Yeah, I think we should get right into it.
Solid kickoff there, sending it out to the side.
Good pass back there too from Eclipse, giving his teammates some extra time to play that one. Pixie with a tough ball here, playing that to the side, and Wizard there to receive. Low boost though in net, but able to make that save. Still a rough situation to be in. Player down to the field, and two demos in quick succession. Whale was not letting them be at the man disadvantage there.
Yeah, Gary coming in.
Nice carry there, and another nice save from Whale. Playing that one out to the side, and Eclipse carrying this over the center, beating Vixie. Another ball played high.
This
Rowan
Rowan
definitely
team,
playing quick in this first minute here.
yeah, looking like they're keeping up the pressure a lot more than last game. Maybe they're getting into the rhythm now.
Yeah, shaking it off, talking about it in between games, and getting that speed up. They definitely seem quicker this game than before. Nice touch high from Gary, playing that downfield. Ball just kind of floating in the midfield here as Whale plays it into the corner. Nice touch up high and a bump attempt.
Wow.
And that works out as Wizards able to put that one in. A good pass there. And Whale was able to get in the way there, not give Rowan any space to make that save.
Oh yeah, minute and a half in, 1 goal. Man, Rowan with the pressure, but UW is here for it.
A very nice shot, a
Oh.
very close save there, but not enough. Rowan bringing it back, tying it up 1-1 with 3 minutes left to go in the game. Like we've been saying, a very, very close competitors. This is going to be a good series for sure.
Yeah, for sure. I like what I'm seeing from both sides here.
Pixie with an awkward touch there, having to recover and play back into that one. Wizard with a nice touch around. Got Eclipse low and boost, trying to get back. Picks up the 100. And Whale with a nice touch into the top right corner. Upper bins. Not much you can do to save that one. Vixie with a tough clear there. Taking this one to the wall, but it gets intercepted. It's played in the midfield. Wizard taking his time. Playing this one around Gary, who goes for the 50. A bit of a pinch out, but Vixie's there to intercept. Played over their goal. What are you seeing from UW right now that you think is making them so successful?
I like the pressure that they're keeping up when they do decide to attack. And then when they're not, they do have a solid defense line that they're keeping up there.
I definitely agree. I think that their speed is always pretty high. Their rotations are usually pretty solid. So that causes them on offense to be tough to get around, and on defense tough to score on. They're just almost always in the right place at the right time.
Absolutely. They're showing exactly why they have such a high goal count in the league right now at 49.
I think they're also showing why they've been undefeated so far. Wizard playing this one off the backboard. Pixie with a nice redirect there that could be in. Not able to get back in time. A nice touch off the wall there from Vixie. Playing that one over the head of 2 players and into the net.
Yeah, excellent play.
With a nice touch center, and Wizard touching that one high. Again, just showcasing that speed there. UW's definitely a tough team to play against. Flips with a shot opportunity here, playing that one out. Wizard touching that one very close to the goal line. Whale with a nice pass to Wizard here. Wizard putting that one on net. A very nice passing play there. Bring the score up 4-1 with a minute left. It's a tough place to be if you're Rowan.
Yeah, we're gonna have to see what they can pull out, if they can pull out anything to bring this game, at least maybe give them some more momentum into the next game.
What do you think they need to change here if they're looking to come back or come into game 3 with a win?
I think they might look for more solid passes and see if they can get a demo or something to get through UW's iron wall that we're seeing here.
I think I definitely agree with you there. I think from what we've seen from UW, they definitely have the toughest time against opponents who demo and bump and kind of try to disrupt their defensive rotations. So I think I definitely agree with you there. If Rowan wants to bring this back, they got to start utilizing that to break up that defense. As I say, that Eclipse puts another one in. I don't think it's going to be enough, but it is something to bring the spirits up at the end of game 2 here.
Yeah, with 5 seconds left, there might be a last second goal, but definitely this game's gonna have to go to UW. We'll see what gets carried over.
Nice pass there. Will putting that one in. Another 0-second goal in game 2. Bring the score up 5-2, and the series up 2-0 in favor of UW. Match point here. Tough spot mentally and just score-wise to be in if you're Rowan.
Yeah, that game was a very high shot count too. They were going back and forth. Yeah, I guess I just want to hopefully see more of that and see if Rowan can do something to bring it back, turn the tides around.
Yeah, I think they definitely have had lots of shooting opportunities and scoring opportunities. They've been playing that ball on net. We've seen lots of very close plays from Rowan on offense, but it just hasn't worked out for them. They've got too much to get around with UW's defense. So I think, as you were saying, implementing those demos, implementing those bumps to break up that defensive rotation is going to be really important for their success here going into game 3. They're at a deficit, and they really got to bring back the pressure if they want to come out on top.
Yeah, I couldn't agree more. And I think we're just about ready to get into the third game.
Yeah, I think we should see how this turns out. UW has had a lot of very good kickoffs so far in this series, and already a close scoring opportunity there. Ball floating high in front of Rowan's net. Good solid touch out there. Eclipse with a redirect opportunity, but not able to get around that one. With a nice shot there, able to get around Whale and Wizard in net and play that one in.
Yeah, Eclipse going for it, looking like the Rowan's team striker.
I think out of Rowan, we've seen a lot of good mechanics from Gary. I think Gary is a very solid player, and I think Eclipse and Gary have been making some good passing plays. Sheena has been not, I think, a solid defensive player, not as active on offense, but still very present in the rotation. And I think that just showcases how difficult of an opponent they really are for UW here.
Yeah, for sure. When you put it all together, a little tough to get through. Looking like UW pushing it forward, maybe going for an opportunity.
Pixie with a nice touch off the wall. Sheena playing that one up and downfield. Plays that one center. A dangerous ball as Gary tries to get around it. but it's going too fast. UW struggling here to get around them and get this out of their half. Definitely a stark contrast to what we saw in game 2.
Yeah, looking like Rowan is back to keeping pressure on this UW team.
Nice dribble there from Gary, playing that one to the center. A dangerous ball, but it floats to the side, not able to make anything of it. Nice touch to the center, but no one's there to receive that one. And a good demo clears up that offense.
Yeah, looking like they're getting the solid demos, but they don't have the players there to push the opportunity and score it.
Unfortunate there from Rowan, just kind of caught on an awkward rotation. Too much of a gap in that defensive line, and Wizard was able to slot that one in, play that through the gap. A nice carry there from Eclipse over the head of 2 UW defenders. Playing that one to the net to bring the score up 1-2 in favor of Rowan. 2 minutes and 25 seconds left in the game. They seem like a different team out there compared to game 2. This looks like game 1, Rowan, that we were seeing. Much more confident on offense.
Yeah.
Another nice shot there. The Wizard with a very nice save. And a tough ball. UW struggling to get it out of their half. Really having trouble on defense this game. Wizard with an opportunity here, playing that one high. Bit of an awkward bounce there, tough to read. And 2, we'll call them fakes from UW and Rowan, letting that ball float in front of their net. Weird spot for Whale to be in there to get beat by that 50. Fortunate that it didn't go straight into the net, because it would have been almost impossible to get back to that one in time.
Yeah, for sure. Rowan team looking like they're a little spread at times when the ball gets back into their court, but they've been able to keep it solid for now.
Close shot there and saved by Whale with low boost. Another one here, a dangerous ball. Avoiding that dunk. It was very good conservation of momentum there from Whale, keeping that speed up even though he was so low on boost. And still low on boost. UW struggling to maintain control of boost and to get it out of their half. Whale caught again, too high on the rotation and letting that ball get played past him. UW with an opportunity here as the ball plays high. Wizard with a nice shot to the opposite corner. Very good placement there, putting it out of reach of Eclipse.
Amazing. That was a clear net there for the UW team.
Just showcases how good these players are. Not only can they shoot and put the ball in net, but they can also choose exactly where they want to put that. Wizard noticing that that defender's coming from the right side, coming high, and choosing to put it at the exact opposite corner, bottom left.
Absolutely.
Might get to see some overtime here. 1 second left. Ball still up, 2-2. Nice shot there. Not quite enough. Wizard touches that one to the ground. Overtime. 2-2 in game 3. Match point for UW. Nice demo there. Wizard with a nice touch center. Whale up for this one. Not able to get enough power on that one, but a good attempt. Clips a bit awkward off the wall there, but Sheena's able to recover and play that one out. Ball bouncing center to UW, but a good clear downfield by Sheena. Wizard left as the last man back. A nice shot there from Eclipse, I believe. That may have been Gary playing that one in and winning game 3 for Rowan. Bringing that back. They were stuck down 2. Match point for UW, and they bring that back. Definitely impressive play there from Rowan in game 3.
Yeah, that was a great showing there. Uh, they have momentum, but they're gonna have to get two more if they really want to win this series. We're gonna have to see if they really can pull it out.
Yeah, I think the reverse sweep is very difficult to do, but it's definitely not impossible. We see it fairly often. It just has to do with that mental fortitude. I think that Rowan has shown and will continue to show that they can beat UW here, but it just has to do with if they can keep that mentality up and not get too caught up in the fact that they are at match point here against UW.
Absolutely, yeah.
And
Let's.
I think
Oh,
UW
yeah.
needs to kind of keep up the mental fortitude, and um, they have that relaxed mentality since they're up at match point. They have the ability to kind of shake it off and relax, but they really got to keep the focus up if they want to come out on top.
Yeah, absolutely, I agree. And with that, I think we should get right into game four. I think it is, right?
Yes, yeah, game four,
Awesome.
2-1 in favor of UW. Neutral kickoff there, but it goes in favor of Rowan. Played high over UW's net. Vixie playing this one to the corner. Whale able to get a nice clear downfield with Gary intercepts. Good clear downfield. Bit of back and forth here as the ball doesn't seem to find which side of the field it wants to remain on yet. Good defensive demo there from Rowan, allowing him to get this clear here. Whale plays another one on net. Eclipse in a bit of an awkward spot, but able to play that one backwards. Wizard with a nice shot there, high over the backboard. Vixie playing this one down. A nice save there from Sheena, but it's
Oh,
not enough. And Vixie's able to put that one in, putting the score up 1-0 for UW.
yeah, very close. If Rowan team had one more support, maybe they could have gotten that out.
Definitely a good showing there from Sheena, though. Using that flip and utilizing the low boost, still able to make that save. That's a tough spot to be in, that goal line ball. Another shot from Vixie there. Played over the head of two defenders, putting the score up 2-0. Tough spot to be in if you're Rowan, coming into game four here, already down 2 goals.
Yeah, they still got time left though, so we'll see if they can make something. And Sheena, oh, get it
A
right into the
nice
net.
nice flick and a good
Sheena.
touchdown. Playing that under, I believe that was Wizard who pre-jumped that. The two options there as the defender and chose the wrong one, and it works out for Rowan. Ball floating neutral territory and finally makes a touch to UW's half. Gary with a nice touch high. Vixie able to play that to the corner down to Whale. Sheena putting another one on just off of the edge, almost bar in. UW keeping the pressure up here. A nice demo there. This UW looks very different than what we saw last game. They seem a lot more focused on their rotations and kind of playing cohesively here. Not struggling nearly as much with Rowan's offense.
Yeah, I agree, but Rowan is still here pushing the offense. They're not letting back.
No, not at all. A nice flick there from Whale, and Sheena able to intercept that one. Vixie putting this one high. Very back and forth this game so far. No one team really seems to be coming out on top like we've seen. Unfortunate pinch out there. Puts Wizard in an awkward spot. A ball dangerously floating over net. Able to recover and get to that one. And a good read off the wall as well. Whale with a touchdown. Wizard with a demo opportunity, but just missing that one. Sheena's able to avoid it and avoid the goal as well. Tough ball for UW. We saw a double commit there. Ball floating. And Gary's able to finish that one off over the head of Whale. to tie it up 2-2 with about a minute and a half left. It's a tough spot to be in. You double committed. Another unfortunate ball.
Oh.
Rowan on top now, 3-2. A bit unlucky from UW. Two tough goals. The first one off of that double commit. Just not able to recover in time off of it, and Rowan was able to float one in, and another one off of that 50 there, just pinched into their net. Not much they can do about that. Wizard with a nice touch up. Bixie playing it downfield. The Wizard's not there to receive. Looks like he was going for the demo instead. Bixie with an opportunity. Rowan able to get the clear. These teams are so close. It really seems to be coming down to who's making more mistakes and those 50s. It's really what seems to be doing it, at least this game and the first one as well. And another 50 in front of that net on the goal line puts Rowan up by 2 goals. What are you seeing, Salvador?
Yeah, that was great by Gary there. Looking like Rowan is picking up the pace here. Yeah, they got UW up against the wall in this game, 2-4, 40 seconds left.
I think this is a tough comeback. It's definitely possible for UW. We've seen 2 goals from Rowan so far in a 30-second time span, so it's not impossible to say we see it from UW. And as I say that, Whale putting one on net, putting them 1 goal closer to tying this up.
Bringing it back, yeah. Wow, nothing is impossible. There's still 26 seconds left.
Now this is match point for UW here with 20 seconds left. This is the equalizer for Rowan, tying the series up 2-2 if they win this, and bringing it to game 5. UW in a tough spot here, still down a goal with 8 seconds left. Struggling to get this ball out of the corner. Can they do it? Can they get it center? Clips choosing to play time. A good choice there from Rowan. And a nice fake there. Wizard not able to get under that ball, and the ball drops, tying the series up 2-2 and going into game 5. Dang,
Yeah.
A very, very close game. Definitely very different than what we saw in game 3, and more like what we were seeing in game 1 and 2. What did you think?
Yeah, that was very great showing from both sides. So they're 2-2. We just have to see which team wants it more, which team plays better, and makes less mistakes.
Yeah, I think Rowan has the momentum here, coming back with the reverse sweep. They've won the last 2 games in the series, and it puts UW in a tough spot mentally, having had that lead, been at match point, and then kind of squandering it here and letting 2 more games slip by. They really got to bring up the focus if they want to come out on top of this series.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree.
Yeah,
I think
with that, we
we're
should
just
move
about
into game
ready.
5.
Yeah.
One of the first kickoffs we've seen that didn't exactly go in UW's favor, but it still works out as Whale was able to get that touch. And that also brings up a good point. Losing those kickoffs intentionally and putting a player ready to receive is almost not a loss at all. Dangerous ball floating out center and played high by Rowan. Already we're seeing UW backpedaling here, stuck on defense for the first 30 seconds of this game. Whale with a nice touch out, forcing them to get back on defense. Rowan really not letting up on that offensive pressure. UW has had no time on their half. Well, with a nice touch center there. A very nice save. It was difficult to tell who that was through all the chaos and demos, but very close shot from Wizard.
These teams keep going back and forth.
Yeah, we saw Rowan with a lot of offensive dominance for the first bit of the game, and now we're seeing UW bring it back, and again, Rowan with a clear. We might see it switch again. It's tough to say who's going to come out on top. I mean, last game really boiled down to a mistake from UW and an unfortunate 50. And we saw Rowan do the same exact thing, making mistakes and 50-50s into net. So both teams really seem to be playing very solidly, and it comes down to those one or two minor errors, and the other team's able to capitalize. So hopefully we see UW kind of focus up here and avoid those small mistakes.
Absolutely, yeah, very tight game. 2 minutes in and still no goals.
Clips with a nice carry there, putting it over the head of Wizard. A dangerous spot for Whale, but a good touch there. And the danger is avoided. A good flick, but not enough to get it over Sheena as the ball floats high over UW's net. Wizard with a nice receive, playing that into the corner. Dangerous ball again. Vixie with a nice save, and Wizard playing that ball downfield. Very back and forth in Game 5 here. Both teams really want this win. Ball floats over Rowan's net. Wizard playing that one high. Eclipse playing it out. Very back and forth here with Whale on the receive. Wizard going for the redirect there. But it doesn't work out. Vixie playing that into a 50, but Gary with a dunk that plays it all the way into UW's half, putting them back on defense here. So touches that ball into the corner. Eclipse receives and plays it out. Vixie with a nice intercept there, putting Gary in a tough spot. What do you think could bring this score up another goal? As I say that...
Oh, that was close. Yeah, both teams are looking very antsy to see who gets the first score here. Looking like their mistakes are pretty minimal, but I think either team just needs to see it and capitalize before the other team does.
As we say that, a close demo attempt there, putting Wizard in an awkward spot. Sheena up for that one, but Whale able to carry it over. So back and forth. It's very hard to say who's going to come out on top. No team letting up on that pressure, and the defenses are so solid right now. Dangerous ball. Vixie playing that one in the corner again. That's 2 saves for Vixie on the goal line, and a dangerous ball. Vixie with a bit of a backflip there. The ball bouncing in front of UW's net, and it finds its way in, bringing the score up 1 for Rowan.
Dang, that just wobbled in. Yeah, all 3 UW members there. It just went right past them.
Yeah, that was, again, one of those little mistakes. We saw Vixie with a bit of a feels backflip, and it just put them in a bit of an awkward spot as all 3 of the UW defenders had that ball bounce over their head. And now they're really pushing here on offense to see if they can bring the score up and tie it up here.
Absolutely, yeah. Rowan with the slight momentum here so they can keep it there.
All Rowan has to do here is play time, just keep possession, and avoid UW's touches. Ball bouncing mid. Here's an opportunity here for UW as the ball bounces off the ceiling. 10 seconds left in this game. Can they bring it back and tie this up and see some overtime? Going to be one of their last attempts here as Wizard plays that one to the center. Vixie with a nice shot there. Saved by Gary, but Whale up for that one and puts it in, tying it up 1-1 in Game 5, tied series. Wow.
What a
amazing.
Yeah.
Man, both teams really want this win here. Whale playing that one into the corner. Vixie touching that high. A dangerous ball here. Gary with the clear. So back and forth. UW able to narrowly avoid that loss there. Getting that last second goal. And now we see them putting the offensive pressure on as Vixie with a shot opportunity here. Plays that one high behind Gary. Winning the game and the series for UW 3-2. Wow, a very, very close series so far.
Yeah, absolutely. That was a very intense series we just saw. Both sides just keeping it up the whole time.
Yeah, I mean, it was so back and forth in that last game, especially. We saw both teams playing so well, very few mistakes, and the mistakes that the other team made were immediately capitalized on by the others. It was so back and forth, and it was very exciting to watch from both teams, not just UW.
Yeah, and looking like UW's gonna stay undefeated after that win, and they're tied for first in AVGL, right up against Northwood and UCF.
Yeah, I mean, amazing play from both teams there. Obviously, congratulations to UW, but congrats to Rowan too. A very solid series. I think that's the first time that we've seen them play so far, and I'm already excited to see them play more. Thank you all for joining us for the Rocket League portion of this stream, and spending some time with our Rocket League production crew and also some of the crew from Overwatch and League of Legends. Remember to check us out at U of Wa Esports on most social media platforms. That includes Twitter, Instagram, and YouTube. And join the Discord. Join the Discord if you're interested in volunteering, if you're interested in being part of the community, coming and joining us behind the scenes and just seeing what the players are up to, and some of the fans get together, play some video games with everyone. It's definitely a great community to be a part of, so join that Discord. And the Rocket League casters and the Rocket League crew are going to say goodnight, and we're going to switch it over to Overwatch here at 8 o'clock.
See y'all next time.
It began with 3 pillars, the foundation for UW Esports, pushing ourselves to greater heights.
Community.
Career. Competition.
Oh yeah. Reminds me of Toronto Defiant Yakpung. Reminiscent of that, of just juggling everyone into the corner there.
Maybe that'll be the game changer here for UW.
Maybe. Oh my goodness! What an angle by Wizard!
Wow. What a shot.